Can't trust everything, but I look forward to it. I was talking to Aiden earlier today. Actually, I don't know if I should leak it, but he's like, he just sees that he sees all the fighting, he sees all the arguing. But I just think it's arguments. What do you think? Well, let's ask you about that earlier. I saw you tweeting about it. Let's just talk about it.
The thing from
yeah, come on, you know what I'm talking about.
The Nick thing.
Yeah.
Said that you'd be on a watch list. Your social medias would be banned instantly. Like, I don't know. Personally, I didn't really find it funny. Like, I didn't really think it was.
I thought it was pretty funny, bro.
I don't know.
Warner really laughed at it too. Like when we were watching it.
I know, bro. I don't know, man.
You're not gonna get beheaded, bro.
No, it's not that though. It's that, like, bro, he is arguably the #1 most influential political figure in America right now. And he says, "I hope."
Yeah. Wait, you want to pull up? Also, turn on this light, and then can you clean up so to see all this stuff? Yeah. Like some of the thank you.
And he said, "I hope they behead him." You know, like, that's kind of insane.
I think it's a joke, bro.
I know, but there's truth in jokes. So
I don't know. For me, the way I see it, bro, it is a joke. He said the Muslims. Also, if we're gonna talk, hey, front lines, then don't think your gangster is not gonna get tested. Like, if you say, hey, I'm out here in the front lines, I'm doing what I'm doing, you think your gangster ain't gonna get tested? Okay, amen. He's known to be a gangster that became a preacher. You know how many people came up to him, almost tried to shake him? Like, he told the story of me saving his life that day.
Yeah.
People test your gangster. If you try to act like, hey, I'm that guy, you're gonna get tested.
Yo, what are you doing? What are you doing? Just leave the lights on, and can you turn the light on in the camera?
To do like Godfather lighting right now. What's going on?
Just leave the lights on and then turn the light on in the camera. I don't know what you pressing those buttons for. Just turn that on. No.
The Godfather lighting was kind of it, bro. Warner, I was like locked in, looking at your face, just like, with just this light on. It was kind of hard. I get what you're saying, bro. I do get what you're saying. Like, and it doesn't surprise me, and I'm not even upset, to be honest with you. It's not that I'm upset. I just don't think it's funny. Like, I just had to reevaluate my life and get a lot of stuff in order, because all I need is one of his fans to kind of go.
I know, but he said the Muslims. Yeah, feed them to the Muslims. But Muslims
said,
are never gonna touch you.
I know that. Obviously, they're never gonna touch me. We have, bro. Like we were talking about this before. Like, every friendship, there's glue, right? Our friendship right now, it's Islam. That's the main thing holding us together, right? There's being a content creator also, but it's mainly Islam. That's why we're tight.
I don't know. I thought you were like a. I thought you thought it was like a cool guy or something.
But there's elements to it. There's different elements. Most college kids, for example, their glue is drinking. If they didn't go and drink together, they wouldn't be friends anymore. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like the whole situation doesn't surprise me, bro. Like, it doesn't surprise me. It's just I understand.
He's joking around, bro.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, and also we have to understand, once you put yourself on camera and you want to represent this message, know what comes with it. For me, you think I'm ready to die. Once I decided, I'm ready to die. I tell my family, if I have children, if I have wives, they know what's up. All right,
so Cozy, they were saying that the accidental light off. That we try the light off thing again.
The lights off are hard, bro. Trust me, I already agree with you. Yeah, like, I'm not doing this whole path for money or.
No, that's good.
You know what I mean? Like, the amount that you sacrifice talking about this stuff, like, it's.
Yeah, like, that's good.
If your goal was dunya related things, meaning worldly, it's the completely wrong thing to talk about.
Kozu. That was accidental.
Yeah, because remember, when you speak the truth, there's a physical truth. Like, for instance, this phone is red, okay? That's a physical truth.
Yeah.
Now, when you talk about spiritual truth, now the devil gets involved. There's only one God. Yeah. Now, oh my God, now you spoke a spiritual truth, and now there's also going to be a spiritual repercussion, which the devil is involved in.
All prophets went through the same thing, bro. Yeah. All prophets came to their people, they said, worship God alone, and they would get, accused of witchcraft and magic and all the worst things imaginable. So, yeah, no, none of it surprises me, bro. I've already prepared for death, bro. Like, if I'm being honest with you, I'm assuming you've done the same thing. Like, when you're going out and talking about this stuff,
you think that was a call to action, really?
It's not that it was a call to action, bro. But, like, am I crazy for seeing, like, there's power in that sentence? Like, he says, I hope his head gets chopped off. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy, you know?
Okay, I think what he's saying is it could get clipped outside of what he's saying.
He's the #1 political streamer in America. So, look, I'm not fazed by it. Like, I'm already ready to die talking about what I talk about. That's not the point. But I mean, clearly, like, I'm in his head rent free at the end of the day. Like, that's what's funny about it all to me. Like, I don't really talk about him much, bro. I really don't talk about him much, especially in the last few months. Like when he was really popping off initially, yeah, I did a bit more, just covering what he was saying. But I was also supporting him. Even 2024, I was arguing with family about who controls this country. She's like, you gotta vote Trump. You gotta vote Trump. You gotta say free speech. And I wrote Nick Fuentes in the ballot. I was like, nah, screw that.
Yeah. I mean, look, obviously I disagree. I've been publicly disagreeing with a lot of what he's saying. I don't want to turn this into a whole cope session, but bro, I mean, like his fans will make jokes and say like grape Sneako, grapes. Like obviously they're not gonna.
Yeah.
Gorper's not gonna grape. It's that sense of humor.
Yeah.
It's just that.
I think
it's edgy stuff. I wouldn't take it that seriously.
And the whole time he was laughing, like
he does think you're a race traitor, but he doesn't like want your head to get shown.
Yeah. I think what it comes down to though is it's like he really like you know how he's pro-white like OD and that is basically his religion. The fact that he's like half Mexican and he sees a fully Italian kid. All right, quarter Mexican. Sorry.
But you are more Rome.
Yeah,
you are. Look at you,
fully
bro.
Italian.
Yeah, he looks like a Roman.
Bro, you look like a gabagool. No, he looks like a soprano. We don't know.
I mean, the Roman white guy.
You look like a Guido, man.
No, but that's what it comes down to is, in my opinion, envy. You see someone that's fully Italian, kid from Boston, decent-looking guy, chill, and then he accepts Islam, and he just can't cope with that. Like, I think in his heart, he knows what he's saying is nonsense. And it's got to be exhausting at the end of the day. If you're not on the truth and you're constantly trying to keep up your false worldview, like that's got to be tiring. It's really nice being Muslim, being on this path, knowing that you're on the truth. The more you look into it, the more it affirms your faith. The more you see people attack with only logical fallacies and taking things out of context, it just reaffirms your faith. Like it's been 2 years of being Muslim now, and I haven't seen a single real piece of evidence disproving the Quran. Or disproving the prophet. There's been nothing. Even he has nothing. Like someone super chatted earlier today. They said, David and these guys and that guy and Zerka as like your top Christian apologists. It's like those are your guys. These are your dudes. Zerka doing numerology and people getting caught sodomizing teenagers and I don't know, man. I don't know, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I literally said earlier this week, like, I'm ready to die. Like, this is, if me and, the Warner weren't there and you talking about it, covering the whole Antichrist situation, literally calling for the Dajjal, it wouldn't have gotten out there. Mm-hmm. It wouldn't have and I didn't see him talking about that either. Did he cover it? Or
nobody talked about it.
So it's like...
Nobody talked about it.
Not even one thank you from the Christians either. You guys believe in the Antichrist. You believe there will be a false Messiah in the end of
most
time.
people don't know their eschatology at all.
No, they don't. They think anyone that doesn't think Jesus is God is an Antichrist. Like, they don't even know that. It's literally a man in the end of times. It's the hardest test in human history.
Well, I spoke about this on the Dili Hussein pod, but here's some leaked Israeli government research. It said Israel is considered a genocidal apartheid country abroad, according to Israel's own research. Israel's best tactic to combat this, according to the study, is to format fear of radical Islam and jihadism. So this is the method. Right? Whenever they start getting blamed for doing things like terrorism, like spreading hate, like invading, like scamming in Jersey compared to Minneapolis, whenever they get accused of these things, they just put on the Muslims. Like redirect every single time and use words like Islamist, jihadist, just redirection. So I think anytime people are up in arms and like angry and yelling about Muslims, like 2% of the American population, it's always strategic, coordinated effort to take the blame off of them.
Yeah.
And we got to remember that stuff.
That's their only move. They can't repair Israel's image anymore. They have to deflect. And it's funny, like
not just deflect. It's deflect and project. And the thing is, the reason why they have to do that, right, is the reality the people of falsehood will follow falsehood. The people of truth will follow truth. So those who follow falsehood, when they put out false narrations about us, they're going to believe that. Because remember, Almighty God has given everyone the free will to choose either goodness or to choose evil. And if their heart wants evil, they will follow evil. That path has to be available for them. So that's why they're creating the narratives of evil. And the people who want to follow evil, they'll follow it. They'll create narratives of good and the truth. The people who want to follow the truth and are sincere, they'll follow the truth. but both options have to be out there. So they're creating those options for the people. Remember, this is all like they're part of people's test. All this propaganda, this is all part of people's test. Keep in mind, everybody that's watching, you guys are being tested by your creator, bro. You think you were created without a purpose? Think about it, bro. The phone, everything has a purpose. The phone, your finger, your eye, everything has a purpose.
Your
You
socks.
think you don't have a purpose? Come on, man. They want to distract you away from the purpose. And one of the best tactics that they use, that Sneako mentioned, is scare tactics. If they scare you away from the truth and they scare you away from the book that's going to tell you everything you need to know about this life and the hereafter, and to prepare you for your meeting with the creator. Because the reality is you were created by your creator and you're eventually going to meet that creator. Now the question is, in what position are you going to meet the creator? In a position where he's going to be pleased with you, or in a position where you're going to see his wrath? You know what I mean? And that's completely up to you. You have a choice. Are you going to choose guidance or misguidance? You know what I mean? It's up to you, bro. It's up to you. Damn, W rat or what? Oh my God, bro. Woo! Put some fire emojis in the chat, man. Oh my God, bro.
Have no
Put some
fear.
fire emojis in the chat. I want to see some fire emojis in the
A
chat.
couple things I want to react to. Did you see this? So this is Stephen Yaxley Lennon or Tommy Rumerson's saying his son exposed to grift. This comes a week after he was begging his followers for more money. A mother gave her last 40 quid to him in the hopes he was making the country better. He's dressed like a drill rapper on a PJ.
Damn.
With just 40 quid in my bank, half was sent to help you and your loved ones keep safe. Oh man, this is a little bit invasive, huh? Oh, she's replying to his public Twitter? Is that? Oh man. Yeah, well. No, it is.
Oh, hey, the thing is
Yeah, it's gonna take a while to plug it in.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Someone found some fire.
Hey, look at that. Look at, hey, W supporters, bro. They came through with the soundboard. They came through with the light, bro. It's like, bro, if we imagine what else we request. Let's see what we'll get.
Thanks. Hey, anybody, if you got $1 million, I'm gonna be live streaming them all.
Yeah, drop it off. Be sure to drop it off, bro.
Okay, what's this one?
Zerka, David Wood, Sam Shampoo, and God Logic got smoked by the Orthodox Muslim. Is the best of the best going to step up, or are you going to keep weaseling out like Ben Shapiro does with you? Be quiet.
You get the fuck out of our country. I love that. Be quiet. Why don't you shut up and go back to Pakistan?
You see Vader sent $20.
And by the way, those
You
aren't
see
the
this?
best
Now you're laughing, bro.
No,
It's
he's
like,
funny, bro. I don't take that away from him. Like, even when he made the Goodfellas joke, you look like a terrorist. Like, that was hilarious. You look like a gangster. I thought that was funny, but like,
oh my gosh, you look like a
I
gangster.
I hope they chop off his head. Like, I'm sorry. Maybe my humor's out of
Well,
date.
look, Warner's laughing at it right now. I mean,
Bro,
Yeah,
I
but
told
Warner's
you,
a gangster. Warner's
bro.
crazy.
Yeah, but dude, keep in mind, dude, I think Nick is hilarious, bro. I told him the first time I heard about Nick was through Sneako, and then the first time I saw a clip of Nick is through Sneako, and I was like, yo, this guy's like a stand-up comedian, bro. Like, you know what I mean? He's pretty hilarious, bro.
Wait, help Kozu. Wait, Kozu, what did you tweet? Kozu tweeted, disaster performance on my part today, guys. So many unpredictable things challenged me this stream, and I let y'all down. No, spam up W Kozu in the chat. Spam up W. Okay, but the IRL run was not connected to UK servers. The shotgun mic was not brought. The mic was disconnected. The light situation. But it's a learning process. It's
W Kozu.
we're gonna go chop his head off in Saudi Arabia. We'll work everything out. That's a joke. That's a joke. Calm down. Okay, wait. I didn't even finish this clip. W Kozu. W effort.
our best. Those guys are numbskulls. Zerka's a numerologist. David Wood, what's his problem? Sam Shamoon is a pussy who got cucked by his wife.
Bro.
So, what's going on with Zerka? I don't like the whole Zerka seems to have a big problem with me. Don't bring me into it. You got a beef with Sneako, that's your problem.
There's no beef with these people. Like, again, I'll reiterate. I don't talk about these people. I don't care about these people. If people wanted to say things, let them talk. Let them talk. Let them talk. I mean, what else they got going on? I don't really blame them. It's like, there's a lot of those people.
Hey, but I got a message for Zerka. Hey, Zerka, you did have that same energy when we were face to face, bro. You were a very good boy, bro. When we were face to face, you were a very good boy. Good boy. So I want to make sure you stay a good boy, bro. Or else I may have to check you, bro. I may show up wherever you at. You know what I'm saying? I may have to check you. So I'm just letting you know, bro. And you already know. I already know you scared of me. You know you scared of me. So, you know, we don't have to make this public, bro. It's going to be another HS situation.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot worse. A lot worse, bro. What HS did to you, bro? Oh, my God. So just stay a good boy, or else there might be some consequences. Just letting you know. Just letting you know.
Just letting you know.
You know what I'm saying?
He said, I don't want to make this public.
You know what's funny about Warner? Like, I know right when he finished that sentence, he's like, man, I just cook right now. I knew he was thinking that right
But I'm not playing, though. I'm not playing. Everyone knows, bro. I'm about it, bro. I've shown over time. Actions speak louder than the word, bro. I don't play, bro. I'm not like an internet guy. I'm not a numbers guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real life guy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a numbers guy. Yo, what is... Wow.
Hey, how good of a boy was he with us in Albania? He was such a good boy. Such a good boy.
I'm not going to talk about these people, bro. No, there's nothing to say.
I muted him like 6 months ago. I haven't even...
Nothing to say.
I don't like what I'm hearing from him. You want a purity spiral? I don't know you want to go down that path. Yeah, Sneako's pushing Islam. You're pushing numerology. Okay, so which one is better, actually? Zerka, why don't you start being Catholic? Then you can talk. You want to give me a hard time about Sneako? Why don't you start being Catholic? Drop the Rosy Cross stuff and the numerology. Then we'll talk.
You seek
What do you think Nick thinks is better, numerology or being Muslim?
I think it's obvious, right?
I mean, numerology is just like, you know, it sends you to in Catholicism. Pretty sure it's a one-way ticket.
All right, someone said check comm. Let's go see real quick. I have some other stuff. Let's quickly look through. Oh, here's the guy from earlier. He wants to make a documentary. Okay, I'll go check this out after stream. Appreciate that. Ha ha ha, W Warner. Kozu. Gas up his tweet, W Kozu. You'll think if you need an experienced videographer. Okay, you have a camera. What would you guys rate the Aki Ayman collab 1 through 10? Was that any good? What'd you think?
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
That was good, right?
It's always good seeing the brother, bro.
Yeah, we were, joking around.
Yeah.
And I thought it was good. I thought it was great. 10,
And you just have to understand, dude, the UK is a little bit toxic. You know, it's a little bit toxic as far as...
like America's not,
No, I know, but there it's a way smaller area. Remember, London is the size, like, I think you could fit 10 Londons in Texas. You know what I'm saying? So London is pretty tiny compared to America. And the thing is, when people are, it's like, if you ever live in a small town, everyone is everyone's business. Everyone knows who slept with who. Everyone knows who cheated on who. Everyone's in everyone's business. So that's how London is. You know what I'm saying? So the drama is ramped up times 100 when you're in small areas. Anyone that lives in a small town knows what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And that it gets a little toxic. So he has to just be careful. It's an image thing is very important in the UK. You feel me?
Okay, someone's saying Sneako defends, even though he's putting death threats on his brother. Bro, okay. Do you think that was a death threat, Sonny?
No. I'm not saying it's a death threat.
Okay, there's a difference between saying, there's something that I'm not going to say on stream, should happen to you, and you're going to feel the pain. There's a difference between, that's like literally very obvious call to action, and that's not, there's no joke there. Like, okay, explain your point of view. Do you think I'm like not siding with you?
No.
Okay, all right, these fucking people.
That. Bro, that's shaitan. See, that's what you don't want. You don't want that to happen.
What's happened?
You don't want to let that stuff like end up dividing you. Like this is what you're always supposed to. Like even when I saw that clip of you talking about it, like you're supposed to. I know your intentions are good with this stuff, bro. You know, like you're not supposed to let something like Nick saying that end up dividing you guys as brothers. Like our glue is stronger than anything they have. This is my point that I was mentioning earlier. Is he wants to bring everyone together on being white. At least with that's his framing. Or even with being Catholic. But the Catholics can't even get along with the Protestants. You how much history have you been learning recently? How many times did they go to war with each other?
Yeah, the reason that a lot of the original Americans were Protestant is because they rejected the Catholic Church. They didn't want to submit to the Vatican. They didn't want to listen to the Pope. Protestantism exists because they didn't want to follow that hierarchy.
Protestants look at Catholics like they're idol worshippers, and Catholics look at Protestants like they're heretics and they're deviations of Catholics, which ironically they are. Protestants are deviations of Catholicism. But then you have to look, is the Catholic Church, is the Bible corrupted? Is that the true words of God? And then once you look, you just research Paul. How crazy is that? I don't want to get into all this stuff too much right now, you know what I mean? But it's like...
No, you can. You whatever you want.
You didn't know that Paul wrote half the New Testament?
Are we boring you?
No. Just a family thing.
Okay.
You didn't know that.
Go ahead.
No, but this is what I'm saying, like, it's got to eat Nick alive too. Like, I'll say this real quick as well. Like, his main op that he talks about nonstop, and he woke up most of the world to who controls him. He prays to one, and he worships one, and he openly commands people to worship one. Like, that's got to eat him inside from a spiritual perspective. I don't know how that couldn't. I worship the creator of the heavens and the earth, the one who makes the sun rise from the east to the west, who doesn't get tired, who doesn't have parents. I don't say mother of God in prayers. You know, like, that doesn't... I'm 100% confident in my faith. And that's why I don't care if people are Catholic and Christian. I have no problem if they want to go and do that. But they have a problem with us. That's why, like, that's another reason why I wasn't, you know, upset about going to Times Square. I don't feel bad about it. Like, we're not doing anything wrong at the end of the day. If you read the prayers we're saying in English, imagine how stupid you look in the eyes of God. You know? All glory to God. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, Lord of all worlds, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, the most compassionate, most merciful, Master of the day of judgment. You alone we worship, you alone we seek for help. Guide us along the straight path. Like, how can you get mad at this? But I don't know, they don't think about this.
Satellite! How you doing, brother?
Bro, stop. What? It's so hard for, like...
What?
Peace be. Hello. Feel me? Scoot over something, bro. Damn. Yo, listen. Yo, again, welcome to the me. Welcome to the what? What is this? The interview that Ted Central's again.
Bro.
You seem stressed, bro. What's going on?
That's just a straight CIA side. Dude. Like, he's such a CIA side.
Why do you look stressed, bro? What is this, dude? Okay. All right. What the hell was this? Yeah. What vibe were you getting from that dude at the restaurant?
Oh, which one?
The one who kept staying around.
Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's just weird, bro. No, but the UK is like that, bro. I told you, bro. The UK is like that, man. I'll make it. It's like they want to watch you live IRL. I told the guy, bro, that's weird, bro. You know what I mean? Like, but it's just people, they just don't understand logistics here. Like, hey, if you want to pull up, you have to understand, you know us, but we don't know you, bro. If we knew you, then we'll feel comfortable. If we don't know you, you have to understand that we don't know you, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing about the parasocial thing that they don't understand. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. That's why you got to educate them in the moment. You know, but UK is like that, bro. UK is like that. Any person of influence that comes to the UK, they're going to experience stuff like this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I thought he was your boy. Like, I thought he was.
Nah, I didn't know he was.
No, he was a stream sniper that decided to sit and watch IRL. Like,
I figured that out. I meant, like, initially I thought that.
Yeah.
So people are upset saying, like, I should... Look, the way I see the race trader thing, I just think it's retarded. So I just don't even see it, like, worth defending that much because this is stupid. This is like, you know, like, we need to kick him back to the Middle East. It's like, okay, Jesus from the Middle East. Like, I don't need to keep going in circles around this. Calling somebody a race trader because they worship God and God alone is stupid. Yeah. By that definition, everybody who's Christian in Europe is a race trader because they left their pagan gods behind. They're all a race trader because they don't worship Zeus anymore. So this stuff is just extremely obvious. Like, yeah, is Sonny a race? What does that even mean? A traitor to what? To Catholicism or whiteness? This is rhetoric that we're going in circles and circles about. Yeah. I feel like you guys all know exactly what I think about this. And yeah, like, Sonny is, you know, a great friend, good person, and to see him get hate over something like worshiping God is just dumb. It's just dumb. You know, Christianity is not unique to whiteness, and whiteness is not unique to Christianity. You guys know this. How many times you need to hear me reiterate the exact same point?
I feel
you guys all know this stuff. Like, I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory, right?
Bro, that's why.
Isn't it annoying repeating yourself?
Bro, it is. Yeah, it is,
bro.
Even me, bro. Bro, this is the fourth time
we get it.
This week he's talked about it. I didn't even cover it the first 3 times. Yeah. Like, that's #1 political commentator, and I'm so sick of it. I don't even want to talk about it,
dude. Yeah. Thank you for this guy here. We'll talk to you, Warner. Eyeing up the stream snipers like dessert.
Hey, bro, I barely ate dessert today. Come on, bro. Come on. I had a banana and date smoothie. Hey, I'm getting better, right? It's feed Gaza over feed Warner. You feel me?
Facts.
Yeah. Feed Gaza.
No more feed Warner. Yeah. Feed Gaza.
Feed Gaza. Feed Gaza.
Not Sneako, someone on the IRLs have turned into stream snipers asking to take pictures of promoting their random crap all the stream long. Can the stream snipers just fuck off? Super annoying. It wasn't that bad today. You know, we were yapping a lot. It was good to break it up. He did the Angula. Okay, yeah.
Hey, but real life though, a lot of that comment is actually very true. A lot of these guys that come up, they have platforms of their own, and they want to promote themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he mentioned I have a YouTube channel.
Yeah,
I'm not going to talk about it, but they're trying to get their moment. You get what I'm trying to say?
Right.
Like this is how UK is. They want a clip. If they get a clip, they're going to be the most popular person in town.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like that's they. For them is different. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean it's like that in America too. Boring guests, love for aim of a secret, can't get a good combo. No, we had great combos. WRK Mini so funny it was. So we link it up at Regent's Park tomorrow. Yeah, we'll be there for Juma tomorrow if you wanna pull up. We got a Juma there tomorrow.
Sounds good.
All right. Hope it doesn't get too crazy, but
it's good. We invited him to the masjid.
just ignore him, dude.
Yeah, we invited him to the journal.
Who did?
No, I said we're inviting them to the masjid, so it's perfect. They're coming to the masjid.
Oh yeah. Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. You want the 1 minute podcast here? We could while I'm out here. There's some free time.
That'll be
Maybe
gangster.
tomorrow.
That'll be gangster.
Islamic? I didn't know that.
So here's the story, right, guys? I'm half Christian, half Muslim. I'm half Christian, half Muslim.
You stupid.
What does that mean?
That isn't. What the hell are you talking about?
Half my family's Christian, half is Muslim. So I understand both sides and why they believe what they believe.